Close your eyes for a minute, close your eyes for a second. I won't change my mind.
Hi Posh fam, welcome back to Poshcateyes Unfiltered. We are still on the Beverly Hills housewife commentary. And this week, the women or the ladies are in the beautiful city of Spain in Europe. Now, you will think having to vacation all the way in Europe would bring them joy. No, because soon after landing, it went left. Now, I hope this is not going to be a theme with the rest of the trip. However, let's get into some housekeeping. Thank you so much to 2 brand new subscribers. Yay! Thank you for joining us. Welcome on board. Go through my playlist and find what you like. Do not forget to share this channel with your brothers and sisters and your friends as well. Hop on, and again, thank you for staying on for my ride or die, Posh Farms. As we keep these numbers up, we are 1 away from 300. I know, I am counting down. I know. Small wins, I would say, but thank you so much, guys. And as always, keep it locked in here. And don't forget to share this channel, subscribe, and comment. With that said, let's get into the commentary that was the Beverly Hills housewife. Like I said earlier, this particular episode opened with the women prepping or packing up in preparation for the trip to Barcelona, Spain, hosted by Sutton. Now, let's get to Sutton's household. Sutton is packing. She is packing everything, including someone's ashes. You got that right. Some famous dancer who I was before my time. Okay, let me not be disrespectful. He seemed to, according to Sutton and Erica, be world-renowned best dancer, in his time. And he passed. And for some reason, Sutton has got hold of this guy's ashes in a Ziploc bag. He seemed to mean a lot to Sutton, but having him in a Ziploc bag was, just the best way to go. I hope that particular Ziploc bag was designed by Dolce & Gabbana or Chanel, because there's no way I'm going to have my ashes locked in a Ziploc bag. I'm going to wake up and give you a slap on your face, just to let you know. But with that said, though, she is prepping. She's about to take these ashes and to deposit it somewhere in Spain. Okay, we see Carl also getting ready. Erica is going with her glam, as well as Dorit. They are all going with their glam. Now, they are on the airport, all flying business class. Apparently, Annamarie decided she's going to pack her entire wardrobe to Spain. And away they go. They got to Spain. Again, Sutton, being the host, was the mostest. Okay, she did the most with this particular trip, and one of such overachiever moment was her hosting these women into some chateau apartment or mansion that seemed again to precede our time. The mansion was probably erected sometime in the 200 or 300th century, again before my time. I might be exaggerating here, but that is exactly what it feels like. The walls have got extra walls, the doors have got mini doors connecting to God knows where. For some reason, Erica felt she could smell spirit, and in true to form, the hostess that was giving them a tour of this particular chateau confirmed that there are ghosts, and these ghosts are in the form of little people. I don't know if they are gnomes or they are dwarfs or I do not know, and I am not throwing shades at anyone, but I'm just saying this particular ghosts are of a distinguished feature. So I hope we don't get to encounter any of them during this particular trip, because there is enough coming from this woman in terms of drama that I do not want to experience any ghost-like team. Okay, I'm not running that commentary here, guys. So the girls were meant to get ready. They all chose rooms. And how did Sutton get? Because if you notice, there's one particular problem with the women with the franchise entirely. when these women go on vacation, hotel rooms seems to be a big deal. And so this time, Sutton decides we're going to draw strings by passing out a quiz, and whoever gets the most answers gets, the best room, or is first to pick. Now, she was expecting Garcelle to win this round. Apparently, Garcelle still needs a little bit more in-depth training in the best friend department. Okay, they are best friends, okay, but Garcelle knows very little. And that is saying a lot. Erica took this round, and so she was I actually stand corrected. This particular chateau is 700 years old, way before my ancestors' time. And one other thing I have to correct is the fact that the competition that Sutton organized wasn't actually for the rooms. It was actually to win one of the crowns that she sells at her store. And Erica did win this particular competition, this quiz, and her prize was a crown and not a room. For the room, though, they did draw strings for who gets what room and where they're gonna sleep. So just a quick tip to correct some things that I said earlier. Good on her. But guess what? I don't think there was anything to be missed in having to go first, because the rooms all had this particular gothic and scary theme. They just, I don't know, man. Sorry, this particular mansion might be 300 or 200 years old. It is not for me, okay? It is not for me. I would like a beautiful, modern space to just sleep and not dream about not have night terrors. I'm just saying. Anyway, the girls got ready for dinner, and you will think by just arriving Barcelona, Spain, it was enough for them. Absolutely not. Now, they were all happy until Annamarie said, y'all can be happy until I air my grievances. And so they moved this particular drink first. By the way, Garcelle is into the chef for the week. Storm, a young Spaniard named Storm, is literally going to be eaten alive by Garcelle and co. You got that right. Yeah, and so Storm, delighted the women to some tapas and some, nice delight. They took this particular lunch into the dining area where Annamarie said, I wanted to get something off my chest. She quickly went in, apparently to throw Christelle under the bus. She tried to apologize to Sutton again, but the apology just was lukewarm, very disingenuous. Why, for me, I'm like, why bother with this apology? Because you definitely do not mean it. And she just wanted to be elevated, she wanted to have the last word. And for me, I don't know why she's here. Then she moved on to Christelle, and she was like, well, Christelle, I'm just going to put it out there. When we first met, before I got introduced to this franchise, you said a lot of things about the women. You said they were dumb. They were not the brightest. They lacked some decorum, blah, blah. I just added that, okay? You know what? To that, this is exactly what she meant. They were not bright. They didn't fit into her, according to Annamarie, Christelle's social circle. And I really don't know if Christelle said this to Annamarie. And if she did, it is quite telling of Christelle's antics. She seems to be calm, collected, reserved. On the other hand, I think she is very insecure. And the way she projects her insecurity is by bringing others down. Now, I don't know when it comes to the brightest in terms of the group dynamics, but I don't think Christelle is that bright. Sorry, I said it. And so she calling her other group of, Beverly Hills, diamond encrusted women not intelligent says quite a lot about you, Christelle. Now, Christelle obviously denied having to have said this thing, but Bravo is the shadiest network. They had to flip the camera and take us back to when Christelle was having a confessional talking about how ignorant or unintelligent these women are. So it is not something that is out of reach for Christelle. However, we could say Annamarie would have actually may have watched a few episodes or a few seasons back and channel that particular moment to use that against Christelle. We don't know. Now, we were not there. There were no cameras rolling at that particular time where this conversation was had. And so it is now he said, she said. The women were quite upset or taken aback with this particular revelation. It didn't sit well with a lot of them, quite so, because I definitely, if you have a friend that you're in a friend group and one of them thinks you're doll, there's like, that's a big reach, and that's, you know, just kind of just says, you know, I don't fit into this group. Why the bombshell dinner that Annamarie, you know, took over with her rants and alleged conspiracy theory regarding Christelle, you could see there was a lot of huddle happening. Christelle and Sutton were trying to go over the night. Erica and Dorothy did go over the night, assuming that they believed what Annamarie said, or Annemarie's version of the tattletales. We also saw Annamarie and Giselle having to recap all that went down, and Annamarie is here just trying to convince the women that Christelle said they were shallow, they were unintelligent, and they were not socialites. Like, this is ridiculous now. This is ridiculous. And guess what? Annamarie, in fact, did say or call the women shallow and insecure and lonely during the Homeless Not Toothless gala event. So, I mean, pot calling the kettle black. That's exactly what it is. It says a lot about this woman. It says a lot. I feel like she's projecting a lot. That's what she's doing, projecting on Christelle. You know, and this particular revelation just set the tone into the group into a downward spiral. They ended the night not exactly having any resolution to this revelation. But again, Annamarie has thrown a grenade, and so we'll see how much of a damage this particular grenade does whilst these women are still vacationing in Barcelona, Spain. Now, like I said, the night did not end well, with Giselle still running away from ghosts, unable to sleep in her room, went and eventually slept with Sutton. Now, in the next morning, however, Sutton had got this woman ready for a church service, and I don't know what's going to go there. They were meant to confess their sins for some reason. Anyway, by the time they all got ready, or before they decided to go on or embark on this particular sacred journey, Erica wanted Christelle specifically to know that there's a positive outcome in her lawsuit with regards to 750,000 pair of diamond earrings that, you know, accusation have been flying that the earring was purchased with the proceeds from the victim of her ex-husband's fraudulent, you know, scam. And so she wanted Christelle to know that she has a victory in court, given the fact that the High Court in the United States of America has overruled in agreeing that there is no way to prove that this particular diamonds were purchased from proceeds of crime. Now, why is this significant? Apparently, Christelle ran away or had a few talk fests. She had a thing or two or five to say about this particular diamond ring, accusing Erica of not being charitable or being a little bit greedy by holding on to a proceed of crime. So I think when she said that against the backdrop of what Annamarie revealed the night before, the trip was just started on the wrong foot. You know, they all got into different buses, and yes, guys, if there's anything that this particular Spain trip has just showed me, is that I don't think I want to go to Spain. And guys, I am not hating on Spaniards. The roads are very windy. Like it goes on loops, windy loops for days. And I think I had car sickness just sitting down in front of my TV watching these women struggle with motion sickness, and it was bad. The roads were so narrow, and they were just going in. I felt nauseous, and quite before they even got to a destination, Christelle, started feeling car sick to the point where all her veins were popping out from her hands. And who came to the rescue? Anesthetic nurse Annamarie, of course. Now, this is where the episode ended for us. We do not know what happened following this particular medical emergency for Christelle. She literally was sick. Her face turned quite pale, significantly pale. So we will find out in the next episode how this particular sacred religious missionary trip went, as well as the resolution regarding Annemarie's revelation. So again, guys, there is more to unpack, but I'm glad that these women are looking at a positive trip in Spain. Not, it remains to be seen, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you same time and same spot. Keep it locked on Poshcateyes Unfiltered. Thank you for watching. Bye, guys.